it's Lauren with Just Veganin, where in each episode we try to look at a different aspect of the vegan lifestyle. And oh yes, you are coming on holiday with me in the Algarve in Portugal. And hey, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe, because believe me, you do not want to be missing out on these travel-tastically good times. Now, you'll be joining me. I'm going to do a two-part travel vlog series of the Algarve. So this is part one, and we'll be doing, of course, some vegan eating and finding some vegan places and vegan friendly places. And I'll also be sharing with you some activities that I'm doing that you could also do while you're here, because there's like so much cool stuff to do. So let's get going. Thought I would have a quick chat with you here in my hotel room. I am staying at a place called Olinda's Rooms, which was really nice, affordable, and I am not gonna lie, it is like right in like the old town of Lagos, which has like loads to do. It's kind of like right in the center. So definitely check that spot out if you're in Lagos wanting to stay someplace. You'll need a place to sleep. But no, so my first thing, I flew from London to Faro. So I quickly, I was waiting for my train. So of course I had to stop at a vegan place there, and I went to Vegan Box. Wow, this place was so nice, quaint, cute, really, really good food. I had this vegetal, I might be saying it wrong, but I will be spelling it correctly. And it's supposed to be like a take on like a codfish. Maybe it's kind of a, kind of big thing that they might eat over here in Portugal. But this was made with like potatoes, vegetables, had a wonderful salad. Like everything was so nice and fresh and filling. It was great. And then I went for a pastel de nata, which is a traditional Portuguese pastry, but of course it was veganized. It was so tasty good. It's like a kind of like custardy, kind of a tart. Wow, definitely that is a must to get. And also definitely go to Vegan Box, because it's a smaller run business. They're so nice and sweet. It has a very cool vibe in there, and I found the food to be very affordable and of course very, very good. Yes. All right, so I am not gonna lie, I was so impressed with all the great vegan options in Lagos. I found it to be extremely vegan friendly. They also, of course, have a few vegan restaurants, so we will chat about those, but I found mostly all of them definitely had some really good vegan options. So I will be sharing some of those with you as well. But one place that I went to, which was Goldig Cafe, now it's open from like, I think 8:30 to, 2 or 4 in the afternoon. Because one thing I will say, Portugal, a lot of the restaurants, they do close for like 2 hours in the afternoon, I think for like kind of like a siesta kind of thing. So just always have a look and, to see if the restaurant you want to go to is open and what times it's open from. So this is kind of more of a morning, afternoon place, and vegan. So tasty and good. I got like a fresh squeezed juice. I think it had like carrot, ginger, really nice and healthy, nourishing for the bod. And then I went for their vegan tuna sandwich, which was really good, made with chickpeas, nice filling. What I am finding in Portugal is like the food, because they grow so many of their own like veggies and fruits here, that like everything is so exceptionally fresh. Like it is nice, nourishing. You feel that nutrition going into your body. So yeah, but definitely I really loved Goldig Cafe. It was nice, relaxing. You could grab a coffee there, like I said, or some juices. And everyone who worked there was just extremely so nice and kind. And this is kind of in the old town part of Lagos. So definitely support them and check them out. Now, I did say that I would share with you some fun activities to do, and oh my gosh, okay, so this was one of the big reasons I came here, because I wanted to do some wind sports. I wanted to learn how to kite surf, and I did it with Algarve Kite Surfing School. They were wonderful. What's great, safety is obviously like main concern, and I just felt really safe. They were wonderful with how explaining to do everything. Now, I did 3 days of kite surfing, and I did about 3 hours a day. I did it with someone else, so I did a semi-private. And I have to admit, unfortunately, I didn't get up on the board because learning how to handle that kite is definitely, I wouldn't say it's easy, I'll tell you that. But I did get to do some like body dragging with the kite in the water, where it's like the kite's flying and it, well, sounds like what it is. It drags you in the water. But the thing is, the experience was great. Hey, reason to come back, because I would like to get up on the board. And I definitely have full respect and admire the sport of kite surfing. It's very wind dependent, but it's quite good because especially here from like May until September, you do tend to get the good winds that will allow you to kite surf. Now, I did it in kind of like one of the lakes, one of the lagoons, which is a great place to learn. I don't know. I thought maybe I'd be out on the ocean. I definitely am not up to that skill level yet, or at all. But it was a wonderful start and something that, you know, definitely you should give a try, but give yourself a few days to learn because it will take some time. Now I got a place where you gotta go. It's called All Things Dough. Yeah. I don't know, trying to bust a rhyme. You know me when I get excited about good vegan eating. I like to sing, why not? So this is a vegan bakery in Lagos. Basically, all these places are gonna be in Lagos because that's where I'm staying. Wow, okay. I got like a focaccia with sun-dried with tomatoes on it. Yum, yum, yum. Well, I mean, and the nice thing is all of their stuff is baked there. So it's fresh every day, which is wonderful. Fresh is best. And then I also got, a croissant with vegan cheese in it. The croissant, you just bit into it. It was like nice, fluffy, really, sometimes I'm like, I don't know how they make these vegan croissants so good, but it was definitely a nice highlight. And what I did not take a picture of, and I wish I did, because I was like, oh, I'll just take this to go. They have these cinnamon buns. Oh my gosh. It like, you know how there's like swirls in them. As I like was peeling it off, it just like came off so nice and light, and that was a true delight and highlight. That it was really, because of course I was like, well, I'm gonna get something sweet now, and that cinnabon was definitely something to write home about. But once again, please give this place a visit, because first of all, it's vegan and it's a small run business, and as always, we want to support them. Plus it was really, 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 really good. So a perfect spot to maybe have like a breakfast or a lunch at. There you go. And it is very, very close to the marina. So I don't know if you're doing any boat tours or anything, do your boat tour and then pop on over here. Speaking of boat tours, because I did say I was going to mention, a few things to do. This one you must. It's going to Benagil Caves. I have never seen anything like it in my life. Okay, so it's like a cave that has a hole in the top, and then, sun rays come through, and then there's a beach in there. It was spectacular. And the Portugal coastline is breathtaking. It's definitely one of a kind. It has all these wonderful caves throughout it, and then like kind of beaches in between. So it's like you could go, there's definitely walks you could do like on the cliff tops and then down onto the beaches. There's also like walks that you could do where you're going through some of the caves and like looking out onto the ocean. It is simply incredible. And the nice thing is on this boat tour, you will stop at a few other caves, not just Benagil. So you will definitely get to see a lot. Now, if you go to the marina, there's numerous stands that do boat tours to Benagil Caves, so pick one out and definitely do it. This was a highlight, and like I said, I've never really seen kind of like a coastline like it. Another fabulous vegan-friendly place would be Beats and Burritos. Very, very cool vibe inside, and it is Mexican food. They have loads of really good vegan options. I'm trying to think what I went for. It was like a torta kind of taco thing. Delicious, good, and very nice margaritas as well. And once again, cool hip vibe. The thing about Lagos is it definitely has a hipsterness to it. I mean, there's lots of cool street art. I think it definitely draws a youthful crowd, but it's very wonderful, vibrant, lots to do or lots not to do. There's beautiful beaches. So literally something for everyone, and lots of different kinds of sports and walks and hikes and runs that you could do. So you will not get bored here, that is for sure. And everyone, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Just Veganin, and follow me on Instagram at Just Veganin, and watch next week because things get really exciting on my holiday adventures. So we will be in Lagos in Portugal again. Oh yes, part 2. Let's do it.